Young children are now being born into an environment where digital is a norm, where smart devices are omnipresent. So it's no surprise that their appetite for media content is nothing like that of their past generations. Statistics show roughly 70% of elementary students own a smartphone here in Korea. And along with this, the market for kids' content is getting bigger by the day and becoming increasingly diversified.
Children who grew up in a digital media environment are used to actively seeking out what they want to watch instead of passively being fed. I think using mobile devices to supply content is the best, considering the media environment and users' habits.
This kind of active content selection starts from a very young age here in the country. That's why Korea's major internet company Kakao acquired global mobile content provider Bluepin last year, leading to the birth of Kakao Kids. The interactive app acts as a platform that offers roughly 20,000 educational videos, including songs, stories, and language learning for children aged between 3 to 9.
글로벌이 가능한 거죠.
The biggest reason we jumped into the educational content market for children is because we can go global. If we do a good job developing one type of media content, we can continue to use it in the future.
Over the past 7 years, the app has been downloaded over 30 million times from users around the world. It's compatible with all mobile devices and also has its very own tablet, the Kakao Kids tab. Apart from kids-only service providers, YouTube has also emerged as one of the largest platforms for kids' content in Korea. In fact, the video sharing company says the time users spend watching kid-friendly content jumped 8-fold as of September, compared to the same period 2 years ago. This is largely attributed to Carry-In Toys, one of YouTube's most popular channels for children. What sets this particular channel apart is that it's run by a production company called Carrysoft, which specializes in children's media content. The channel has nearly 1.5 million subscribers and about 1.5 billion views as of end of May. This is the channel's host, Carrie.
I think the hardest part is trying to be entertaining while actually teaching children something. I'm also very careful about how I use my language.
Carrysoft says when it first started out in 2014, monthly revenue was only about several $100s. But within a couple of years, that grew exponentially to reach about 4.6 million in 2016. It has also received millions of dollars in investments from large entertainment companies. This gave Carrysoft the launchpad to branch out to the musical scene as well as expand overseas. It currently ranks #1 on Chinese video hosting service Youku's kids content category. It's also preparing to branch out to other Asian countries like Vietnam and Japan.
Traditionally, media content for kids was made in the form of animations, and investments were made to broadcast that on TV networks. If the character becomes famous, then you would branch out to other businesses. But we broke out of that framework and started out on YouTube, and then introduced merchandise as well. We're now doing musicals and have expanded out to other areas little by little. I think other firms are starting to follow our lead.
Experts say the market is looking at a bright future ahead with endless possibilities as far as topics go.
Depending on how adults lay out the framework, these videos have the risk of becoming standardized if they're only looking at what would be profitable and things that attract ads and sell. The content would end up being very predictable. Instead, we're seeing a diverse range of videos that contribute to society and have educational value.
A channel that's free of script and format is MyLin TV, created by 12-year-old Cherin. His journey as a one-person media creator took off after his father showed him his first YouTube video back in 2014.
At first, I was really embarrassed in front of the camera and didn't talk at all. It was a video about robots, so all I did was press a few buttons. But as I made more videos, I became more familiar with the camera and got more comfortable.
All he uses is an iPhone and a simple editing tool on his computer, but his channel has secured over 255,000 subscribers from Korea alone.
오늘은 이 코딩 로봇 대시를 가지고 놀아볼 거예요.
While he usually shoots, edits, and inserts thumbnails for every video by himself, he also gets a lot of help from his parents, who occasionally make an appearance in his videos.
I think our viewers like us because my son makes videos that his peers can truly relate to. A lot of them leave reviews like, "I've tried that. I've been there too. I wanted to eat that, but my mom wouldn't let me." You can see that they share the same sentiment.
Experts say in order for content like this to add to society and provide children with better opportunities to learn and grow, adults should proactively engage with young users to rediscover their needs and propel the industry forward. Lee Ju-young, Business Daily.